What is up, guys? It is Justin from 208 Fantasy Football. Just wanted to hit you with a quick hitter today and talk about one of my favorite players in fantasy football this year. He is stick a flagpole in the field, like I've shout from the rooftop, shout from the mountains that I think this guy is it. So you guys all know me as the tight end guy, and I love watching tight ends play. It's probably one of my favorite positions in football, and see how much of an impact they can have. So today, my guy is Dalton Kincaid of the Buffalo Bills. So me and Matt have talked about Dalton Kincaid a little bit, chances hit on him a little bit, and I feel like we're all on the same page, but I don't think he's getting quite enough hype that he should get. So with Dalton Kincaid, let's talk about weeks 7 through 18, when he was the tight end one, finally started getting starts. Their new OC, Joe Brady, came in. So weeks 7 through 18, he had a 19% target share, and that was with Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. And now much of the talk this offseason has been about the vacated targets with those two gone. So the exact number of those two gone, it's 242 targets. Okay, so now we have Khalil Shakur coming in, who had 45 targets last year. He was rarely in on two wide receiver sets. I would assume he still has the same kind of role. You have Keon Coleman coming in, and you have Curtis Samuel coming in. I think Keon Coleman will be a good football player, but he will be a slow starter. I don't think there's any way he gets above 90 targets. And then you have Curtis Samuel as well coming in, and he has always been an 80 to 90 target type of guy. And that's kind of my expectation for him, is to be that same kind of guy. So still, you're looking vacated target-wise at anywhere from 80 to 100 still left over that he can really play with. So Kincaid last year, as a rookie with Josh Allen, had 91 targets. Okay, he only started 11 games. He played in 16, so he was missing at least one. And it seemed like Joe Brady seemed to really like him. Him and James Cook seemed to be two of Joe Brady's favorite guys when he got put into the OC role after Ken Dorsey got fired. He saw, in those 9 games with Joe Brady, he saw at least 5 targets every game. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for those targets with tight ends. Let's talk about red zone production, because Kincaid, I think a lot of people are scared with it. He only had 2 touchdowns last year. Okay, so with his red zone stuff, so the vacated targets, again, I'm going to talk about it again. So Stephon Diggs had 16 targets with 11 receptions, and then Gabe Davis had 11 with 6 receptions. So again, I think he will get predominant of those red zone targets with Keon Coleman. He is only, when you look at I think there's 6 big tight ends when it comes to this big tier of tight ends. 7 if you want to count Evan Ingram. A little bit he scares me a little bit just with new production coming in. But the 3 that I want to talk about are Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and my boy Dalton Kincaid. Okay, so those 3 guys, I believe everybody in the league believes those are the number 1 options in their offense, no matter wide receiver, running back, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the thing with Travis Kelce, what we saw in Kansas City last year, is they seem to want to be very slow in using him, especially the regular season. Mark Andrews coming with Lamar Jackson, a little less throwing. Dalton Kincaid is going to eat a chunk of this offense just based on Josh Allen's ability to throw the ball. He threw the ball over 500 times. He is going to eat targets like crazy. Another thing that people have talked about is Dawson Knox. Okay, he doesn't have to jump Dawson Knox. I feel like him and Dawson Knox play completely different positions. Dawson Knox is more of your inline. He only had 30 targets. He's gonna block, and Kincaid's gonna play slot. He's gonna play that wide tight end, let him run around, all that stuff. He is your traditional split slot tight end. Next and final thing is I want to talk about defense, because you know I enjoy defense. The Bills lost their whole secondary. Okay, the Miami Dolphins as well lost a lot. They had a few good free agent signings. And then the Jets have a good defense, and then New England had an underrated defense. With that being said, I feel like the Bills will be in more prominent shootouts, more high-scoring offenses, just because their defense is taking a step back with the lack in secondary. Right now, Kincaid is going 53 overall, so about in the fourth or fifth round. Man, I would take him in the third and fourth round, to be honest. He is my guy. I think no doubt he finishes as the tight end one this year. He is my guy. Go out and get him, guys. Like, I'm super pumped to watch him play and be the number one option. Thanks for joining me, guys. Excited for Dalton Kincaid. Make sure you go out and draft him in all leagues. PPR, half PPR, standard. He's gonna cook.